Reason my audio cut out and it was just really like glitchy, was not working very well. I ended up just having to shut down the entire capture card and bring it back, but we have sound again. We're back, so let's get right back into it from where we started. If you were here or you were watching the part 1 and it just suddenly cut off, welcome back. So last game, tried to stall it out with Tropius. We just ran into a Chi-Yu Amoonguss, and we didn't really have an answer for it, unfortunately. It was kind of a tough matchup. I was expecting Chi-Yu Fluttermane. That is not what I got. And put me in a pretty gross spot from the start. There's a couple of things they can start here, and I don't really like any of them, to be honest. I'm just gonna lead Frigoreth, Fluttermane, bring Torgal. There's so many ghost types, and probably so many things that have Terra Ghost on them, that bringing Metacham kind of just feels like a wasted space. I kind of want to bring Umbreon. I'm going to bring Umbreon. You always got to bring your favorites. Or at least one of them. My beverage. What is it? Okay. We are about to throw down the mightiest Trick Room. We're also about to... Most of their team doesn't do very well against Fairy. I just want to throw a Dazzling Gleam out. Terra Dazzling Gleam. They don't have weather control as it stands now. I don't know if Toxtricity learns Taunt. I don't believe that it does. I'll be back. Okay. Sorry about that. Dogs are loud. That did not do nearly as much damage as it needed to. Okay. We're still gonna wipe them this turn. We lose Frigoreth, which is pretty important considering that they do have a couple of options on their team that kind of put us in a weird spot. Like, they have Champel, they have... Well, potentially they have Champel, potentially they have... Dragapult. Two things that I really don't want to have to deal with their priority. Okay, well, there's one of them. Okay, so yeah. Losing Frigoraph kind of stinks there because that is two things that I really can't deal with their priority moves now. I'm not gonna Terra Torkoal. I don't think. I probably should though, but I'm not going to. They're probably gonna Sucker Punch. I mean, they might double into Torkoal for all I know, which would really put me in a bad spot. But if they Sucker Punch Torkoal and they Shadow Sneak Fluttermane, I am not in the worst spot. Sucker Punch is gonna do a ton. So Eruption is kind of neutered here, and it probably would have been smarter for me to just go for the Flamethrower. But we'll see. They didn't use any priority. Oh, I could have just won last turn. Well, now I'm kind of sick to my stomach. That could have just been game. Of course, gotta quit. Okay. Now we're in a really bad spot because that actually could have just ended game right there, and now it's not nearly as certain. Did have Sunlight. Could Moonlight. Go for the Eruption. Let's go for the Eruption Moonlight. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Do have Sunlight, so this is gonna be a nice chunk of health coming back. Maybe all of the health actually coming back. I can only imagine there's another Sucker Punch coming onto Fluttermane. It has to be a Sucker Punch or a Shadow Sneak. If my opponent gets bold and actually clicks Sucker Punch into Umbreon into a really weird spot, they could also Sacred Sword. I probably should have parried. Because if they knock out... Okay, they didn't Sacred Sword. We're good. We're good. Cool. Cool. Yeah. That was a little scary there. I really was expecting a Sucker Punch Shadow Sneak turn 1, and they hit me with an Ice Spinner Dragon Dart. Realistically, I could have just ended the game right there, but you know, sometimes you give your opponents a little too much credit. I'm curious what their thought process was for that choice. Because letting Torkoal get off a free full power Eruption in Sun is a bold strategy. Can't say it's a great strategy if you're trying to win. Alright. Nice little weird dragon team. Fake out, extreme speed, ice shard. Definitely have a couple of things that pressure. I think we go chain chomp, Gucci. It's weird. I normally bring Metagam all the time, and I just don't see a need for it. Looking at this team right here. Zaddy Cole, we already know is coming. Like, I would want to bring Tropius, but it definitely struggles against a lot of the things here without Terra. Like, literally, just those top three just destroy Tropius. And even if I did Terra, it's Water Terra, so Iron Hands is kind of the answer to that as well. I think I'm just gonna go with the tried and true. Umbreon was like a last-second throw-on. Originally, this team had Brute Bonnet, and I just didn't feel like I was getting enough productivity out of Brute Bonnet. So I switched it out, threw in Umbreon. In the Global Challenge 2, I went 28-14 with this team. Should have got championship points. They never gave me my points, though. So, pretty messed up. It's probably going to be an Earthquake. Is it bad? I kind of just don't even want to set Trick Room. I kind of just want to go all out offense right now. Yeah, we're going for it. Not even going to set the Trick Room. This is definitely going to be a nice Husky Earthquake coming out. Okay. Pretty bulky. Yeah. Nice spot. Alright. Well, if there's one thing that we learned here today, it is that I should have just set Trick Room. Should have just set Trick Room. This is pretty not great. Pretty annoying, but not the end of the world. Though with how their team's set up, yeah, that was a really dumb call, turn one. Had I Terra'd Fluttermane and then hit with Moonblast, would have been in a better spot. How I'm looking now, not great. I unfortunately have to go for a Trick Room now. Umbreon in such a bad spot. Like it's kind of dead. Okay. Bad play turn one. I should have Terra'd if I was going to do an aggressive play like that. I didn't Terra. Yeah, I deserve to lose. Really poor play. Got really aggressive, and it was just a little too aggressive without actually thinking it through all the way. So, alright. Just gonna put that one in the rear view. Pretend it didn't even happen. I muted myself. Okay. I don't know exactly what to expect from this team, but it's one that I've been hearing about on Twitter. I think I go back to the normal Free-Grab meta jam. Torkoal is just too good and does so much onto this team that I kind of have to bring it. Part of me wants to bring Fluttermane, which is probably like the smart thing to do. Yeah, we will bring Fluttermane. Sure. Flutter Dragonite. Is this the team that Fluttermane has, like, taunt? We're gonna find out. Life Force Fluttermane. I kind of just want to sack Metajam here. Like, protect Frigoreth. I can't really have anything happen to Frigoreth. Try to put some damage on the Fluttermane here. If they protect Fluttermane, at least hopefully they knock out Metajam, and I get a switch into Torkoal. I really don't like hard switching in Torkoal because if I bring it in, okay, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, we're set up pretty well for next turn. That's fine. Dragonite's multi-scale is already broken. Can't extreme speed, and I was a little bit worried about Flutter, just because Flutter does have pretty high special defense, but Flutter's knocked out. I don't think they had any other ghost types on their team, so I don't believe they had any other ghost types. You know, okay, we see Bundle. Bundle really doesn't help them in this position. Yeah, that doesn't help you at all. So, you know, a little Hyper Voice, a little Eruption, well, a little Terra Eruption. Okay. Smart. That's actually a very smart play. I completely overlooked the Bomb of Snow. Still gonna be decent damage. It's gonna not gonna do nearly as much as I needed it to. Never mind. Spoke too soon. If I just knocked out a Bomb of Snow like that without fire being, or excuse me, fire, without Sunny Day being up, yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna switch out. I don't think I need to. But just full out aggression. Just, we're going for it. Full sending it. Letting it, you know, letting it fly. Oh yeah, yeah, that's game. I get what they were trying to do, like, yeah, you know, take Sun away from Torvald. Smart. But 4 times effective at just eating like a full health Terrifier Eruption. Yeah, you can't do that. If you're trying to win games, can't do that. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today. I'm probably going to do like 2 more. Alright. I hate Golden Go. I know I'm not the first person to say it. I'm sure I won't be the last. I hate this Pokemon so bad. Gonna start Farigiraf, Fluttermane. The problem that I'm running into against Golden Go is if I do start Medicham Farigiraf, I just get hit with Trick, and then Medicham gets Choice Scarf, and it's just ugly. It's not good. No part of it is good. So, rather than doing that, we're just gonna try to get my Trick Room set as quickly as possible. And I need something to kind of deal with a couple of the things on this team. And Banana does a pretty good job of walling. Now, realistically, if I was gonna bring a wall, I probably should have brought Umbreon, not Tropius. Tropius, if I don't Terra, has a pretty rough time with Arcanine. Going right at this Golden Go. If it's a Rage Powder, I mean, if it's a Rage Powder, it's Rage Powder. Like, I don't have a good enough answer to the teams that start Golden Go. Flutter Mane is just a lost cause. Okay. Alright, Flutter. Just be awesome. Wake up. Come on, Flutter Mane. Yes, let's go, Gucci. Dork. That's why I should have just did your Make It Rain when you had the chance. Hey. What's up, Zach? How are you? Do I want to try your team out? Sure. Why not? Anything interesting about it? Got like the 6 strat or like some crazy thing going on with it? Alright, we are finally gonna try to get this Trick Room down. Try to put as much damage down as we can. Not gonna lie, I saw the chat and got distracted. I really didn't look at the last turn. I have no idea how much Hyper Voice did or anything that went on there, but alright. Okay. That was like the main thing I was worried about was an Amoonguss Spore, so. Yeah, we eat that. I'm in a pretty strong spot right now. Yeah, that's fine. I figured Fluttermane was gonna go to sleep at some point. Should be goodbye to Amoonguss. Talk to. Yep. This GG. They don't particularly have an answer for what's about to come out. Okay. No. Yeah, they had no answer for that. Come on, Zach. How you gonna ask me if I want to try a team out and then disappear on me? This was gonna be a quick stream. I was only gonna play till about 7. I got a half an hour left. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna keep going. Yeah, Fluttermane waking up turn 1 was Gucci. It was the most Gucci play right there. It was waking up. Okay. This might be the one game that I don't want to set trigger. Ugh, of course, you gave it to me right as I started game. Okay, yeah, I'll try it after this. What's on it? Anything good? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Yep. Yeah, I'll try it after this game. I think I'm just gonna get the same start that I did last game. Probably just gonna get the same 4 that I went last game, actually. I don't know if this KOs. Should live this. We are pretty bulky, yeah. That did not do nearly as much as I needed it to. That did, though. Okay. Still be on. Okay. Flutter probably gets knocked out, right? I'll go for the Shadow Ball. Probably just... I would say I'm probably just better off using Protect. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna Protect. See what they do. They knock out Flutter. It lets me bring in Tropius for free. Okay. Probably Terra Blast. Probably gonna be like a Dazzling Gleam. Moon Blast. Okay. Did you just try doubling? Did they just try to double into Frigorous? I mean, it doesn't matter now. Flutter Mane's knocked out anyway, but that can be pretty huge. Might actually win me the game depending on what they have in the back. Is Hatterene. Okay. I don't know exactly how Magic Bounce works. Okay. So, I'm gonna throw a Leech Seed at Sylveon. And I was gonna trigger him. Oh, no, wait. Terra, Leech Seed. I can't sit, I just can't stand in front of a Terra Blast like that. Did I miss? Oh no. Did that just happen? Like, actually? Well, actually, this isn't the worst thing in the world, because I do have Torkoal in the back, but... Oh man, that's so brutal. I mean, we're still slower. We're still slower, and Sylveon just has complete garbage defense. So we're going right into Sylveon. I probably should have Air Slashed. I don't know why I went for Leech Seed. I should have Air Slashed. Yep, definitely should have Air Slashed. That was such a silly play. Not my brightest move. I don't know why I didn't just Air Slash. Kind of just want Leech Seed to do his thing for me real quick. If I'm gonna misplay the last turn, I should at least play that one. I don't know the speed exchange between these two. Like, I don't know who's slower. Excuse me. Let's go to one of my teams that had Hatterene on it. Let's see. Hatterene. 0 speed, so I'm slower. Eruption? They might have a negative. Oh, no, yeah, alright, we're good. Come on, Trickle. Talk to you. Misplayed 2 turns ago. Made up for it by just letting my misplay work its magic a turn later. Alright, let's look at this team that you sent over, Zach. Let's see what you got. Should put us back in Masterball. Cool. Alright, back in Masterball. Nice little number 2000. Should get my league points. All right. You still haven't given me any information about this rental. Okay. Alright, definitely got some stuff that I'm unfamiliar with. Silazar also doesn't have an item, which is a little bit concerning. Sure, let's just go with it. Yep. Honestly, of these Pokemon, I have never used... Well, I used Luxray a couple years ago, so I haven't used 4 of them. Electric Seed. I don't know what Destiny Knot does in an actual battle. Silazar gets Regenerator. Did not know that. I am so lost in the sauce right now. gonna be getting hit with a lava plume right now. Really wish that was flying type. Would actually made that pretty good. That person not using a Terra definitely just did them pretty dirty. Okay, lucky para on a discharge. We definitely just throw out another discharge here. Ugh. Not happy with fighting Terra. Not set up well for a... Oh, yeah, it stinks. Alright. Let's try to throw a Thunder Wave down on the Fluttermane and I'm scarfed. So having Protect and Sunny Day is pretty unfortunate. I'll bring in camera up. Camera up, took that like a champ. I now don't have to worry about Fluttermane. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do have to worry about Fluttermane, but I don't have to worry about Fluttermane nearly as much as I did. Bring in Silazar. I honestly just had to avoid a, I couldn't let Great Tusk get knocked out. Great Tusk is like the single most important Pokemon on this team right now. I have no idea what they have in the back. If this Great Tusk had an Earth Terra, or this Luxray had a Flying Terra, this would actually be pretty awesome. I kind of just have to go for a discharge again. Okay. Flutter with Sash? No, it wasn't Sash. It actually just lived that with 1 health. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's game. Oh yeah, that's definitely game. I'm not gonna waste my time. Zach, I don't know what you were cooking, but I think it needs to go back on the stovetop for a little bit longer. It's a fun concept. You just gotta fix a couple things. Like first and foremost, Silazar didn't have an item. Can't win games with no item. Rivalry's a little bit weird. In that case, it wasn't the end of the world because it wasn't the end of the world because it was going against a male Darkspawn. But you're better off just having Guts or Intimidate. Like Guts Flame Orb. The Electric Seed doesn't really do much for you because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to see Electric Terrain in this current regulation. Unless you had, like, Pincurchin. If you had Pincurchin Luxray, like, that could help Luxray a little bit, and the Electric Seed. But the Electric Seed doesn't really do you much good here. Having a different Terra on Luxray would have also done wonders. Like, had I been able to Discharge and also like Earthquake at the same time and just been able to do a ton of damage to both Pokemon on the opposite side, could have also played a huge role, as well as Great Tusk having a ground Terra. Excuse me, I'm not trying to play, I'm trying to look at the team. I didn't bring Garganacl, so unfortunately I didn't get to actually look at it, but let me see. Excuse me. So, Spark, kind of useless. You're better off giving Luxray anything else. It's kind of the same thing with Thundershock. You're better off using anything else. Discharge is decent, but I'm pretty sure that I have to think, right? I'm pretty sure Discharge is special attack, right? Almost certain that it's a special attack. And if it is, Luxray isn't really a special attacker. Luxray's a physical attacker. Yeah. Discharge is. Yeah, Luxray's a physical attacker. And unfortunately for Luxray, there's just not many good physical electric attacks. Like Wild Charge. Wild Charge is pretty good. And it's not even... I shouldn't even say it's pretty good. It's manageable at best. Oricorio, I don't know much about it. I thought its ability had to go. I don't even know. I don't know. I can't really give any like pointers because I'm not entirely sure what Oricorio even does. Like I know the Dancer ability because I've seen it next to yeah, when a Pokemon uses a dance move, it can dance following it. But there's only on this team that dances. The Oricorio is like, wow, you can really dance. But that's the only thing that dances. Nothing else on the team dances. You gotta go back in the kitchen, homie. Definitely gotta go back in the kitchen. That was something. I'm gonna play another casual battle. I'll probably call it. I don't know why my Arcanine doesn't have an item. I don't know why any of them don't have items, actually. But I'm gonna use the old Knoxville team. Not maybe not. We're gonna go with the team that is, for some reason, missing an item. It's a casual anyway, I don't really care what happened. Figured I'd get one more in before the end of the stream. I didn't want to go back to ranked, because I was kind of doing good, and that last one threw me off. Alright. Pretty routine team. Have your Mouseape, have your Dragonite, Gempal, and then you have your 2 defensive types. Gothitelle Palafin to start's probably pretty good. Arcanine should have safety goggles, but it doesn't matter right now anyway. Definitely gonna bring a Moongus. Sylveon does pretty decent at most of the things on this team, so we're gonna bring it with us. Have to be careful if I plan to use Trick Room here, because they do have 2 incredibly slow Pokemon. See if they Ghost Terra. If they do, I'm not particularly wary. Let's bring in Sylveon. This was a team that I had at like the start of Regulation B. Series 2, Regulation B, whatever you'd like to call it. This was like the squad. Figured a full punch coming. We make the reads that matter here. Sash, okay. Two turn Trick Room left. Yeah, just making sure Annihilate goes down is incredibly important right now. Can't fail Ghost Terra? If it is, doesn't matter. Actually. Fire. Okay. Don't think that particularly matters either. Oh, so CPs. Sylveon should clean up both these. Cool. I don't know what they have in the back. I mean, it's either going to be Wo-Chien or Qinglu, probably. I can't imagine it being Dragonite. Mousehold, something. Mousehold. Okay. It could be Lumberry. I only got one turn Trick Room left. It might be Choice Band. Just throw a little Hyper Voice out there. Alright, Mousehold probably went for Follow Me. For some reason. Yeah, expected Extreme Speed. Balance up. This person doesn't have the damage output to knock out Sylveon right now, so we are golden. Yeah. Alright. On that note, I think we're going to end the stream today, except for Griff. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. Unfortunately, it had to be done in 2 parts because my capture card was freaking out today. I was in the middle of streaming and my capture card wasn't showing that it was streaming. It was really, really weird. But yeah, thank you to anybody that stopped by, and hopefully I will see you next Wednesday at 5:30. See ya.